thanks very much for joining us, Allister.
No problem.
Coming to have a quick chat just before you go on and spin some tunes here at Merry Hill for in Top Shop for Decadence. First of all, have you had a good journey down?
Yeah, it's really easy actually. I just caught the train down from Nottingham and got picked up. The hard bit's been trying to get a car parking space, you know, because there's just aren't anywhere.
Yeah, typical Merry Hill.
Anywhere.
Typical Merry Hill and the wonders of the Black Country, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
With this on a beautiful day like today.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, it is. So have you had a chance to see the venue yet?
I haven't, no. I'm very intrigued. I have seen it on the internet. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen it in that respect. It looks fantastic. It looks really, really good, but I've not been in person.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to that. Yeah.
Superb. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It is absolutely stunning. So as somebody who's still in high demand to play all over the country and internationally, why have you chosen to take on the residency with Decadence?
Do you know, funnily, I mean, I'm glad you asked me that because, I mean, that's how I started DJing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, now we have this sort of concept of DJs that are guest DJs. You go and you play for a couple of hours. When I started DJing, you know, I was a resident. You know, and like all the DJs I looked up to were residents, and that's how it was. And so I've always kind of yearned to do it again.
Yeah.
And the idea of playing to a crowd week in, week out, where you get a real kind of rapport with them, you know, it's a really good opportunity to do that. It's quite rare. I've always, because you're a guest DJ, and because people expect you to be a guest DJ, it almost feels like, you know, people sort of think, well, why would you want to do that, you know? But to me, that's kind of how it started. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to it, to doing that. Yeah.
I know that myself and Rich, who the other guy who's just inside at the moment, just covering while we're doing this. I know that we're both really excited about being residents alongside you.
And, it'll
and
be fun.
like that.
It'll be really good.
Should be really good. Really looking forward to it. Some good times ahead. So, how would you describe the current sound that you're playing?
Do you know, I mean, it evolves over a period of time, and I suppose I would just automatically say, well, it's the same kind of music that I've always played. It's house music. It's, you know, a lot of there's vocal. It's got soul, but it's funky, and it's meaty. You know, as well. It's, you know, it's pretty. There's some really good stuff out there at the moment,
there is,
you know, I'm just really looking forward to playing it to an audience, you know, regularly. You know, and seeing, you know, how that, you know, how an audience takes to it week in, week out. There's just so much of it out there. You know, it's going to be really good to play a residency, so I can actually play it all. Yeah,
it's good. It's always good to have the chance to play all the different types, isn't it?
Well, this is it. You know, because, you know, these days the music just turns over so fast that, you know, certain tracks have been and gone. So it's going to be really nice to make anthems out of tunes.
Good. Lead me on to the next question. So what would be your ultimate tune? Your ultimate all-time favourite track?
Ultimate all-time favourite track. That's a really, really difficult one. Whenever I think of tracks like that, I suppose I have to go to stuff, you know, that's even outside of the house music sphere. You know, because I mean, when I first started DJing, the house music was there, but you could play anything. You know, I mean, you could actually play anything. But if you're looking for a track that I would, you know, pick out of any genre, you know, whether it's, you know, pop, house, classical, whatever, I'd have to probably go for Prince, 1999.
Very nice.
Because I just think, it just has everything in it, you know, that a dance record should have. And I love it, you know, big fan, so yeah, I'd probably go with that one.
Superb. Right, bit of a strange question, but in an interview that you did for Rapture TV back in 1998 with the original Decadence, you answered a question of saying that the most decadent thing that you'd ever done was not looking at your bank balance for 5 years.
Yeah, I read that.
Is that still the case? That is the most decadent thing you've done, or have you done something more decadent since?
Well, that's a good question. Probably not. I'd have to say that was a good answer that I gave back then. I'm quite pleased with that. Well, I think I would have to honestly say that I've definitely looked at my bank balance since then. And I've been through kind of divorce and things like that, so you can, you know, pretty well certainly say that that's definitely been the case. So. Decadent now? I don't know. I mean, the 90s seem to be very, very decadent, and the noughties less so, because you kind of get into marriage, you have kids, you do all of that kind of thing, and it just seems like the complete opposite, you know, of being decadent. So, let's hope that this is the beginning of a new era of Decadence.
Maybe. We never know. Right, then that's it. Thanks ever so much for
No
taking the
problem.
time out to speak
Looking
to us
forward
before
to
you
it.
went on, and looking forward to very many absolutely amazing nights to come.
Let's hope. Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to it as well. Thanks.
All right. Thank
Cheers.
you.